Hey team! As you know, I am not in Weston right now. I'm actually in Colorado with my husband on vacation. And I wanted to talk about vacations. And then I also want to show you what I bought at the grocery store and what I often will buy on vacations. If you have that capacity, if you're renting a house. First thing is, we live this healthy lifestyle. It's a choice. It's not always easy, so I understand that, especially during the summer when you are on vacation. But I want to tell you that living this healthy lifestyle, if you are doing it in a sustainable way, you won't want to take a break from it because you're doing things that make you feel good and that you love to do. So that's one thing. And maybe you're thinking, you know what, Alex, I go on vacation and I'm gonna eat and drink whatever I want and not work out. That's fine too. It's your choice, it's your vacation. But what I want to tell you are there's certain aspects of living this healthy lifestyle that you can take with you on vacation. You can pack in your suitcase. You can't necessarily see it, but I'm going to tell you what. The first is mindset, and that's exactly what I just said. You go into your vacation with a mindset. Are you going to be all or nothing, or are you going to do all or something? You may not have your same routine on your vacation, but there are things that you can take with you. So go in with this positive mindset, and you want to feel your best on your vacation. You also want to enjoy your vacation because it's that special time with your friends and family. So go in with it's not all or nothing. Maybe it's all or something for you, but at least take a few minutes to go in with that intention of how you want to have your vacation. Intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is something that you can bring with you anywhere because you don't need anything. Maybe on vacation you're breaking your fast a little bit earlier because you want to have breakfast with your kids. Totally fine. You know that anything over 12 hours is super beneficial for you. And if you're on a vacation where you're having lots of dinners that are out late, what you can do with your intermittent fasting, and this is what I'm doing too, is have the consistent start time. So I know at noon, that's my normal time. I'm gonna break my fast. I'm not gonna worry about the end of the day because I'm probably gonna be out to dinner with my husband and having different foods. I'm not cooking dinner. So I am just gonna stay consistent with my break the fast time. So that's something how you can keep your fasting with you. Moving your body. I know this is obvious, but maybe on your vacation there are certain things that you typically don't do at home that you can do. I know out here in Colorado we're going to do some mountain biking. That's something that's super challenging for me, and I'm sort of a little scared. But if you like your routine, you can also do the Faster Way workouts wherever you are. Where we are, there's a gym, and I just did the workout. You can bring bands. I've done it in a hotel room for sure. You can also get outside. If you're somewhere where it's really nice out, go swimming, go for a walk. You know, move your body. Just make a goal of moving your body every day. Whole foods. Now, this is the tricky one, right? Because we're on vacation and we are consistent with our whole foods. So you make that decision. I know for me, and I'm going to show you what I bought at the grocery store, what works is I'm going to stay consistent with my first 2 meals of the day. I know that I'm going to get whole foods for my break the fast, and for my second meal of the day, I am still going to have whole foods. And that's why I went to the grocery store. So I want to stay consistent in that respect and know what makes my body feel good so that when I go out to dinner, I'm not feeling guilty about the dinner that I'm choosing, or if I'm going to have cocktails with Alex, or whatever I'm going to be doing. So do what works for you. But I know if you fuel your body at the beginning of the day, then at the end of the day, you can have the foods, different foods that you normally don't want to do. Remember, listen to your body. Sometimes if I go sort of crazy on a dinner, I know that my body isn't feeling that great. So again, have that mindset of, are you going to stay consistent with some of the things that make you feel good? Or are you just going to eat whatever you want? It's up to you. It's your vacation. Something to do with alcohol, and I'm going to talk about this, is when you're drinking alcohol and you're not used to maybe drinking a lot of alcohol in your weekly, routine, which is the same for me, make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're having a drink and water. And I know that's easier said than done, but really be conscious about that. Be intentional about when you are drinking. Because remember, alcohol does not have any nutritional value at all. It's either it goes into your body as a fat or a carb. So make sure you're hydrating and be intentional with your alcohol. The things I get a lot of questions are, what should I drink? So I'm going to show you. I got this little bottle of vodka. My husband doesn't drink vodka, but I do. So I'm going to mix this with seltzers that I got. So that'll be great. Then also, one thing that Alex and I both drink are seltzers, are the hard seltzers. This is a White Claw. He likes this brand lately. So those are 2 drinks that you can do. Having clear liquids, staying clear of fruity or sugary mixers, things like margarita, asking what is in the drinks when you're going out. Things like ginger beer, all those things, your body isn't used to having all that sugar, so you may not feel as good. Maybe if you really want to have that, if you're on vacation, on a sunny vacation, and you love pina coladas, have one and then move on to something that that'll make you feel better. It's vodka, it's tequila, it's having that with seltzers, having that with club soda, having white wine if you like white wine. Rosé has more sugar in it. So again, your body, and you choose what you want to do on vacation. Okay, those are the things that I want to talk about. And then I'm going to show you what I bought at the grocery store because I'm super excited about it. I have a lot of stuff here, but first I'm going to show you what I brought with me. Depending on where you go, I'm in Denver, so there's everything here, but I did bring a couple of things because I thought it would be easier for me. I brought these oatmeal packs. A lot of places make the oatmeal cups, oatmeal packs. Oatmeal is important because I'm going to be making some overnight oats, which are super easy. I did buy from the grocery store some almond milk. You just take the oatmeal. You can put chia seeds in there or not. You can put vanilla in there or not. I don't have any vanilla, so it's just gonna be this and the almond milk and some chia seeds. I also brought some collagen peptides. These are the individual packets that you can buy. I thought they'd be good if I have any extra when I come home. These also can go in your overnight oats. These can go if you're making smoothies, if you have a blender. I don't have a blender here, so I don't think I'm gonna be making a lot of smoothies. But I like the individual containers, and I have showed you before in a video of how to make the collagen cooler. So I'll show you again if you didn't see it. You take one of these packets, you mix it with a Spindrift, or a seltzer that you like. And then I also put a little bit of this. I got these sparkling ice, 0 sugar. And that is like a collagen cocktail, mocktail, whatever you want to say. But that will give you some extra boost of protein. If you can get collagen in anything that you're eating, that will be great. Remember, it's not a full, complete protein. It's like icing on top. So on vacation, I view that as good. I also brought with me these individual packets of protein powder. I typically at home will use the Faster Whey protein powder, but I brought these with me. If they did have a blender, I will make a smoothie. I will also, when it's in my fasting window, there's a new thing I've been doing is putting this in my coffee. You do need like a frother or something, but it's really, really good. It makes your coffee good. I will put these in overnight oats. So protein powder is always great just to get some added protein. Some other things that I brought, I did bring beef jerky. I know in Colorado they would have had a lot, but jerky is always great. We're gonna be going on some hikes, so that's always good just to pop, if you're at the beach, pop in your bag. That's awesome. Fresh fruit, I bought raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. I bought this all at the grocery store. Of course, you can eat these anytime. I got bananas, and I got these individual packets of almond butter because that's a great snack. One thing I wanted to mention is also when I'm on vacation, what I'm doing for my Whole Foods, I'm going to be eating foods. I'm going to be enjoying the food that I'm eating and maybe eat foods that I don't normally, but I'm focusing on protein. I really want to make sure that I'm hitting that 100 grams of protein per day. So the things like the almond butter, the jerky, the protein powder, all of those things are really going to help you hit that protein. You want to hit that number. Other things that I got, Go Macro bars. I love these. I found this new flavor. So if you're somewhere, check out the grocery store. This is sunflower butter and chocolate. Sounds really good. RX bars, also really good. These are great things. Bring to the beach, bring wherever you are. Dried fruit. I got some apricots and I got some dates that I'm gonna put with the almond butter. That's one of my favorite treats too. Again, make sure you're reading the labels. Make sure there's not added sugar and things like this if you're at a new place. I also got nuts. I also brought this mix that I love, the Flamingo Beach from Whole Foods. I brought that on the plane. It has some sweetness to it. I don't know what it is, but that's really good too. Any of these mixes, I think kids would love this too. Really good. Birch Benders pancake mix. I'm gonna make pancakes for Alex and I. This one is the paleo. They make all sorts of things. They make gluten-free, and all you do is add water. So this is super easy where you're going. This is a good carb that you can have too. I got some grain-free for sort of appetizers. I got some grain-free tortilla chips. They may have that Siete brand too. I got some fresh pico de gallo that we can have. What I also always love, and I have this at home too, is hummus. What flavor did I get? Mediterranean. And vegetables that really last. Cucumbers are great cut up to bring with you on the go, and peppers. I always have those. And that's, but you know, the chips and salsa and the hummus and veggies are an awesome thing to snack if you're gonna have cocktails, and you could make that for everyone who's with you on vacation. Also, in order to make sure I'm hitting that protein goal, I found this pulled chicken. You know, normally I love to do this on my crock pot, but I did find this. And again, progress over perfection. This is not the best, but it's better than me eating something else. So I got this pulled chicken, and you just heat it in the oven up. And I got some salad, where are they? Oh, salad packets. And I got the sweet kale one, and I got some other ones. So I'm gonna put, as my second meal, the chicken on the salad. And I can have that. That's not something I can take on the go, but I can eat that here. You could also do a chicken bowl. And I got this organic quinoa and brown rice. I also get this at home. It's Seeds of Change. This one's good. So I could use this and make a bowl with the chicken on top and put some pico de gallo, put some vegetables in there. This would be really good. You could even put some hummus on top of that. Be creative. Use all the stuff that you have. You don't want to buy a lot of things on vacation, right? Because it gets expensive. Another thing for my second meal that I'm gonna do is I got this Dave's Killer Bread. This is a good whole bread. Again, if you're gonna buy bread, look at the nutritional value of it, and look at the ingredients and make sure, because there's a lot of hidden sugars and preservatives in bread. This is not gluten-free, but they did have another brand that was gluten-free that I could have bought at the store. Dave's Killer Bread. Sandwiches. We're gonna make sandwiches if we're going on hikes. I can make some almond butter and jelly. Or what I'm also doing to make sure I hit my protein is we got ham, we got turkey, and Alex got pepperoni too, so salami, he's gonna eat that. Salami, you can also have any of this for appetizers too. We also got bacon that we're gonna make, and I found some turkey sausage. So those are ways that I can get my protein. When you're shopping at the store, shop the perimeter first. And make sure you focus on the whole foods that you can buy at the grocery store, because when you're going out to dinner, you are going to be, you know that the food has more salt, has more fat in it. So make sure when you can control what you're eating, that you are eating the whole foods. Again, so you don't feel guilty going out, right? So sandwiches are gonna be great. One thing I also love, and I love these, I don't know why I do them out here, but I should make them at home, are breakfast tacos. You know, I love for breakfast having eggs, having turkey sausage or bacon, roasted sweet potatoes on a regular macro day, adding some spinach, which is great. You can use this for the sandwiches, so you're like doubling up. But I found these gluten-free tortillas. They only had the small corn ones. So again, this is better than the alternative, but to make a breakfast taco, I'm super excited. Maybe I'll make them today. You scramble the eggs, you have the tortilla, you can also saute some spinach with that. I got these refried beans. I love refried beans. I'm like love with it. So I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna again, use the pico de gallo again and make some of those breakfast tacos. Got eggs, that's always a good option. So I've showed you, I think, everything that I have here. Oh, I also got some avocados. So use that for your breakfast tacos. You could mash this up with some lime and have it with your chips. You could even mix it with some of the pico de gallo. So you don't have to buy a lot of things to be healthy on your vacation. Again, your vacation is totally up to you and how you want to spend your time. But these are just some tips that I do on my vacation that I thought would be helpful for you. Let me know if you have any questions or need any additional tips. And I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.